Okay, here we are back again with more Mass
You've let
Effect
10
2.
people in while I've been standing here.
And I was going to go back to the Normandy before actually starting to record this, but then I noticed this little thing.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy. And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just fear.
Yeah, it's not. I imagine it's probably not very cozy here. Not as cozy as it would have been on the flotilla. Here's Normandy. Let's head back and do some running around. What in the heck, Froda? We're in a soul. Yeah, I know. I know we are. Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Cool. These are little tidbits about our own home system. Venus. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Earth, the blue marble. Home sweet home. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth's orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. The use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Fair enough. Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. Cool. And then we have Jupiter. Great big old Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Nice. Here's Saturn. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. I assume that Shepard probably trained there on Titan. Neptune. I like how Pluto doesn't have its own orbital ring, because of course it's not an actual planet, is it? Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before the development of Mass Effect Drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. And Pluto? Pluto. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Interesting. So Pluto is, strangely enough, our gateway to the rest of the galaxy. And, of course, we can never forget Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL Drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of helium-3 in Alliance space.
Really, Commander?
Yes.
Probing Uranus.
I never said I wasn't secretly a 12-year-old boy.
Probe launched.
Alright, I'll stop. There's no point. It's just a waste of probes. But it's still pretty funny. Okay. Let's get serious and go to the Shrike Abyssal to destroy this blood pack base, probably. I'm gonna grab... just max them out. Zadaban, destroy blood pack base. Anomaly detected. Scans show a crude base established on the planet's surface. Communications match known blood pack mercenary protocols. Numerous life signs matching Vorcha genealogy detected. The base's material resources match our data on weapons manufacturing components. Okay. I didn't even have to scan that one. Boy, that's special. Let's do this. And let's do Morden. I like Morden too. Morden is fun. Let's get Morden along. It's just a bunch of Vorcha, so whatever. Actually, and like the Incinerate skill that myself and Morden both have are actually really good.
A large power source inside the base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Thank you, Edie. Anyway, yeah, the Incineration Blast that Morden and I both have is actually really good against Vorcha because it stunts their health regen, because Vorcha have pretty high health regen. Kalusk. You'll get your resources when they're good and ready. You want to come mine these rocks yourself? Everything will be ready for the attack. If you'd gotten me the additional Vorcha I asked for, it would have been done by now. Salamol. Alright, let's head out. And you can turn yours on too. Kalusk, I'm sending back 2 of the Vorcha you sent me so that you can see what I'm dealing with out here. I suggest you not arm these morons. These piss-poor shots are more likely to blast the broadside of one of your generators than hit their intended targets. Maybe once you understand what I'm dealing with, you won't be so quick to mock me when I ask for some goddamned assistance. Okay, fair enough. Let's grab that. Yeah, I can hear you from about a mile away, dude.
Look out!
Yeah, see, there's that, like, they're just really...
Just the thing to help. Clean hit.
One less to worry about.
Garrus. Come on, man.
Hitting their nervous system.
Okay. Let's head down there and see what we got. If
Enemy!
anybody's still alive. Oh, look at you. Aw, you're cute. Alright. Datapad. Some of my Vorcha have gone missing. I need more if you expect us to get this work done on schedule. I don't care how you get them. Ask Garm for his extras. He has to have some cast-offs that are good enough for mining duty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Garm is the guy that we killed on Omega when we were doing Garrus's recruitment mission. Pretty sure. Oh good, there's a medkit. Because Garrus made me use one. You. Good. what do we got here? Troopers mostly.
Yeah. To the right.
Garrus. God damn it.
One less to worry about. Firing a high impact shot.
Okay. That's good. You gotta stop making those stupid sounds, Garrus, and acting like you're dying because it's really dumb. And I don't like it, and you need to stop. Okay. Anything else over here to grab? Doesn't look like it. Morden, I love your little face mask. Look at that. It makes you look so cute and twee. Like, oh my god. Okay. What's through this door? I wonder. Probably more Vorcha. Oh, look at that. I was right.
Come out and fight!
Ooh, hello.
Enemy charging!
Yeah, that's a problem.
Here it is.
This should slow.
There we go. Okay. Okay, okay. Wow, wow.
I'll kill you.
Alright.
Concussive shot ready.
There we go. Alright, Garrus, you're gonna have to get out of the way. Oh. Here's some palladium.
Interesting. Suggest taking a closer look.
Yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to shoot those things and blow them up. I just need to loot first. Let me loot first. Okay, guys.
Stop shooting, Shepard!
I'm not shooting at you, dummy.
We have to go now.
I know, I'm leaving. Okay, let's go. There we go. Good job, guys. Good job. We destroyed the base.
This looks interesting.
Good job, guys. Woo! We demolished it. The production facility. This planet is called Vemoska. A Jovian gas giant, Vemoska, weeping witness in Hyperion Volus, is a low-density hydrogen-helium planet with 35 moons. Later this year, 33 of the moons will be visible from the planet's surface in a conjunction, an event that will be recorded by space probes from all over the galaxy. Nice. And my cat has decided to make an appearance. Hello, cat. Okay. Aphros. A unique discovery. Aphros is a heavenly twin, a planet in a star system that is not one but two worlds of sufficient mass to retain a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere within the habitable life zone of its parent star. Fossil evidence shows abundant vertebrates and evidence of a sapient terrestrial avian species in its Bronze Age. However, the only trace of contemporary life on the planet is that of single-celled organisms in its seas. All else has suffered from an extinction event, a series of massive impacts that vaporized vast quantities of water and lofted dust into its atmosphere. Early theories that this event was a collision with a fragmenting asteroid have now been discounted. The impact craters were aimed directly at habitation centers. So basically, someone wiped out whatever was living on this planet. Alright. One more, I think. Tozzel-Nim, the sister tragedy to the extinction event on Afras. Tozzel-Nim was the rarest of jewels, a second garden planet within the same life zone as Afras. Not as old as its sister planet, its fossil evidence indicates it was home to abundant invertebrate sea life. However, similar craters to those on Afras created a dust shroud that killed 99% of biota on the planet. The even spacing of the craters indicates a coordinated, simultaneous attack from points around the globe, rather than an asteroid collision or supervolcanic scenario. Let's see what else we have in this system. Erlarast. Let's try this guy first. This looks blue and pretty. Daz-Atab. An ice giant, Daz-Atab, Sky Warden, has a bluish tinge from its hydrogen-methane atmosphere. Its axial tilt causes its seasons to vary wildly in temperature. Okay. Not really much there for me. My general rule of thumb with planet scanning in this game, I don't know if I've ever really acknowledged it or mentioned it, but I only bother scanning planets that are rich because there's plenty of them that are rich. There's way more resources than you actually need in the galaxy. So I don't bother scanning them unless they're rich when I scan them. Yeah, I mean, you could certainly scan every single planet until it's depleted, but it just would take way more time than I have patience for, especially in the course of a Let's Play. Maybe, you know, if I was on my own, I might, like, if I was really feeling masochistic, I might choose to do something like that. I do find the planet scanning minigame, it can be somewhat soothing, but for the purposes of an LP like this, I'm like, I'm not gonna bother unless it's rich. Bovis Tor. Named the Shining Sea in an old Volus language, Bovis Tor is so named for its boiling surface, rich in glowing hot alumina, flecked with dark ridges of carbon. Its thick atmosphere of nitrogen and oxygen is no indicator of life, since the temperatures are simply too high. And finally in this system, Talisphia. Talisphia is a planet capable of supporting life, if that life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volus. The Council would fund the Volus colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. Today, the economic good times on Talisphia are long gone, and modern Volus businesses are cutthroat operations. Piracy is a grave threat to shipping, as well-armed criminals see the Volus as easy prey. Okay, so we'll probably leave it there for now. And as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode. Later!